We're seeing an explosion of chronic disease around the world, including North America, where 1 in 2 Americans and Canadians now are having chronic disease. 1 in 2 people have prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. And it's disproportionately affecting the poor and disadvantaged because they're being plied with food that causes them to be fat and sick. Sugar, processed foods, junk food, industrial food. Food that doesn't come from a farm, it comes from a factory. We want food that's grown on a plant, not made in a plant. Most people don't connect how they feel and what they eat. There's a disconnect. And in order to have a vibrant life, this isn't about vanity, it's not about looking good in a bathing suit. This is about how do you serve God? How do you have the energy to be in your life fully engaged, to love the people you are with, to do the work you're here to do in the world, to serve your mission, whatever that is.
Whatever that is.
And how do you do that? You have to learn how to feed your human body, which God gave you, so that you can thrive. It's just about thriving. And you know what? The food is delicious. Food is medicine. It's not like medicine. It's a drug, and it works in your body every second to change your genes, change your hormones,
for good or bad,
change your brain chemistry. And when you put in junk and bad food, you get a junk metabolism. When you put in good food, you get a vibrant, healthy metabolism.
Garbage in, garbage out.
Exactly. So when we look at your what you're eating, when you go to the grocery store, you should think of it as your pharmacy. Colorful fruits and vegetables, good quality protein, chicken, fish, meat, beans, nuts, seeds, whole grains. Those are the things we should be eating, not stuff that comes in a package, a box, or a can, because those things are made by man and full of ingredients that aren't really even food. They're food-like substances.
If you pick up any product and you look on the list of what are the ingredients, and you start seeing all these words you can't even pronounce, guess what? You shouldn't be eating
That's
it.
right. I'm on the board of the Environmental Working Group.
Yeah.
And we created a guide called Good Food on a Tight Budget. I went to a family in South Carolina that lived in a trailer, a family of 5, that had $1,000 to spend from food stamps and disability payments. And I taught them how to cook real whole food. They're not buying filet mignon and lobster, but they're eating real good, simple, whole food. And I taught them how to cook. And I just talked to the mother. The mother's lost 57 pounds. The father's lost 45 pounds. The son over 40 pounds. The father couldn't get a kidney transplant because he was too overweight and didn't know what to do. But by simply cooking real, whole, delicious food, he today is going to get a kidney transplant. I just got a call this morning that he got a call to get a kidney and he's going to Charleston to get one.
When people think of, okay, I'm going to be on a get healthy plan, a fitness plan, a diet plan, it usually means bland, 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 blah, 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 same, same, same. No. This is whole food, real food, good food, spices. Spices are good for you.
It's not, you know what the problem is that people think it takes too long.
It doesn't.
It's too much trouble. It's not convenient. None of that's true. All those are myths that have been pushed on us by the food industry to create convenient food and get people to surrender their kitchen to corporations.
Well, and even the diet plans that are out there, it's like, we're going to put it in a can. Really? Do you want to drink a can the rest of your life? Of course you don't.
It's so easy when you can, my mother said, if you can read, you can cook.
Dementia and Alzheimer's, all these kind of things are on the rise. Why is that? Well, duh, look at what we're feeding, the information we're feeding our brains. So that's an important thing. But then I want to say, you know, the first line of Purpose-Driven Life is, it's not about you. And I would say even with the Daniel plan, it's not about you. You ought to do this, not out of guilt, not out of fear, but out of love. Because you love your husband. Because you love your kids. Because you love your family, you love you love God, you love other people. You want to leave a legacy. And so all of these reasons, there's not just selfish reasons, but there are actually other reasons that you need to give God the best body you could possibly be given.